Hey ladies, it is Jamie Balmain here from YoungWifeSguide.com and welcome to my new weekly newsletter format. So I have thought about adding a video into my weekly newsletters for probably a couple years now. I just haven't got around to it. But as I sit down to write out my weekly newsletter each week, I feel like, what if we could just all be sitting around, having coffee together, talking? And that's how I tend to write them, as if you and I were sitting down talking together. And so I thought, you know what? You guys listen to my podcast, you watch my videos. I love being here on video with you because it's just an easier way to talk. And so I thought I need to start doing that. So I'm going to try this out and I want to hear what you guys think. So what I'm basically going to be doing is I'm going to share my weekly announcements, everything that's going on in my weekly newsletter, and I'm going to do it here on the video. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to hopefully follow along a little better, because if you see my email come through, you can click play on the video, and then while you're cooking and cleaning and going about your chores, I can be sharing the announcements with you. So instead of having to read through everything, it'll be right here. Now, for those of you who don't love video or you just don't have the time, I am still going to have in the email below, I'm still going to have everything written out for you. So you can go down, or if you forget anything that I mentioned, you can go down below and find the links. So don't feel like you're not going to be able to catch up. It's totally fine. So welcome. Hello. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so the announcements for today. Okay, the very first announcement, I had to look at my notes. The very first announcement is that I have a super special sale ending tonight, Tuesday, February 6th. So this is, of course, for my Spiritual Disciplines notebooks. I wish I had mine here with me. It's in my office. So the Spiritual Disciplines notebooks, the sale ends tonight. You still will be able to buy them tomorrow, but the super sale ends tonight. You can get all 5 notebooks for $24.99, making them just about $5 a piece. They're normally $7.99 a piece. So that's a great sale if you want to get in, do your Spiritual Disciplines notebook, put them all together. They are on super sale through tonight. So you want to go check those out because it's very, very cool system. It definitely has been the system that has allowed me to get organized with my spiritual disciplines. You know, you have things like sermon notes. I used to just take the sermon notes on this bulletin at church, but you forget them, and then we'd be like in the middle of a sermon series, and I'd go, oh yeah, we talked about something similar a couple weeks ago. What was it? And I wish that I could keep track of it, but you lose the loose leaf paper. You know, there's things like prayer requests, keeping track of your prayer requests. People say, I mean, how often have you said, I will pray for you for that thing? And then you go on your merry way and you never think about it again. And you forget to follow up. You know, things like that. I wanted to be more organized. I wanted to have everything in one spot. And so when I first heard of the idea for traveler's notebooks, there was like a light bulb that went off in my head that I thought, oh my gosh, this is the system to put my spiritual disciplines all into one, like cover, one notebook. They're all here together. And the spiritual disciplines notebooks kind of were born out of that. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry. Go down below. I've got links for you. You can go check it out. But that sale does end tonight. So I encourage you to go check it out. Okay, my second announcement. We are working hard on a new podcast schedule. I promise. We kicked off this year. We've been amazing with the podcast schedule. Everything's been going out on time. And then last week we hit a few snags. This week, the family's coming down with the flu. So Micah, one of my oldest, one of my 5-year-olds, he came down with the flu Sunday night. And so I was up with him in the middle of the night, and then all day yesterday. He woke up today. He has no fever. Yay! And he's doing better. And nobody else has signs of the flu yet. But there are 7 of us in this family. And so I'm just waiting for the next one to drop. And I have to tell you, I'm not feeling great today, so I might be the next one coming down with it. So we are working hard. All that to say, we are working hard to get back onto our regular podcasting schedule. February, I think, is just going to be kind of up in the air. We're going to get things out as much as we can, and then hopefully March will kick in our new schedule. We are working on hiring someone to help with, we're working on hiring a podcast manager to help. And so we're just kind of playing catch up, getting stuff done as much as we can right now. And we are very hoping that we can get this podcast manager on board and help keep everything clicking. Because right now it's just Jason and I doing absolutely everything. So we definitely need some help with it because it has gotten way too much to be able to keep up on every single day. So we're hoping to get work into a better schedule. So anyway, that is coming. You got to give us some grace though, as our family's now going through the flu. I actually kind of thought we may escape the flu this year. I was very hopeful. We've had a lot of sickness this year, and for about a month we've been sickness free, and then we came home from church, so we must have picked it up at church because we hadn't been anywhere else other than that all weekend. So anyway, you could pray for us. I'm hoping we're getting through that. So that was my second announcement. The third announcement is I do have podcast episodes that are coming this week. So make sure you look because I've got some great episodes coming up, including a great interview. And so those are coming up. So keep an eye. But I did publish 2 new YouTube videos, and they are about spiritual disciplines and traveler's notebooks. So if you're interested in how to set up your own traveler's notebook, I have tutorials there, how to print inserts, what the whole system kind of is. And then the other YouTube video is about my spiritual disciplines routines. I show you my spiritual disciplines bag that I keep everything in, why I keep it in a bag, how I kind of use that throughout my week. I share with you my new Bible that I'm using that I got last year. And so I'm kind of just sharing a peek into my spiritual disciplines routines and how I've kind of found a system with all of those things working together that have been really, really amazing for me. And so I did share a video for that on YouTube. So I've got links for both of those new videos down below. So it's been fun to be able to do some more videos. We're hoping, again, to be able to do some more videos as we head into this year. But a lot of that's going to hinge on our new podcast manager, which is going to help us get on track. Okay, the last other quick announcement that I have is we have our store over on homemakingministries.com. And some of you have probably been over there. We sell t-shirts. We've got a really cool keepsake kitchen diary. We've got some cool things on there. Shipping out physical products, though, in the store has been really, really difficult for us trying to manage. Just in between life and, oh, we have an order, we have to get it out. So what we have decided for the meantime, this is going to mean good things for the rest of this year. But for right now, what that means is we are shutting down the store in 1 week. In about 1 week. So what we're going to do is we're going to be heavily discounting the rest of the products we have in there. We have never done a discount this high before, and I will be sending out an email in the next couple days once I get everything all set up because there's some more stuff we need to list in there from past conferences and stuff. We have some leftover items that need to get in the store. And so once that's posted, we're going to have the biggest discount we've ever had in the store because our goal is to clear out all of our inventory. And so we will be closing down the store in about 1 week. There will be nothing for sale on there. And we're hoping to get rid of all the inventory. So keep a watch because we're going to have some good sales coming up on this stuff. And then we love the products we have in there. And so this is not the end of our physical products. This is going to be, we're going to be transitioning in the next 2 months into a new model. We're going to be transitioning into something new with our physical products. And we're going to have some new fun things coming up. We are going to have some things revolving around planning. So if you guys have been loving the traveler's notebooks and things like that, I don't want to say too much yet because we're still working out the details, but we have some really fun stuff coming up. But the model, the look of how that's going to look is going to be changing a little bit, and it's going to be for the better. It's going to be really fun. I'm really excited, and it's going to be a lot easier for Jason and I to manage, and I think also a lot better for you guys. So we will have details, I think, within the next 4 weeks of that coming. But the very first step is we need to clear out our inventory for the current store, get the stuff out of there. So be watching because it's going to be super sale. It's a good time to stock up on Mother's Day presents because we got some good stuff in the store for that. Oh yeah, Mother's Day would probably be the best one. Birthdays, things like that. And we have very limited quantities on most of the stuff that we're going to be discounting. So make sure you open my emails in the next couple days because hopefully in the next 24 to 48 hours, I will be sending out emails about that store. So, okay. I think those were all my announcements today. Yep, I think so. So, let me know what you guys think. You can scroll down below. You can find all the links for everything we talked about today. And I'd love to hear your feedback. If you want to see me do these weekly announcements, this video is not being posted anywhere else. This is just for you guys who are on my email list. So let me know what you think if you guys like kind of this weekly format. Today was a lot of announcements. This was like an announcement week, but a lot of times in my weekly newsletter, I'm just sharing the latest content. So I'm sharing an interview that I did or something that's on the blog. So often this will be kind of announcements, but mostly me sharing kind of what's been up in the week, what's been up with our family. So for us, we're going through a lot of sickness right now. We are praying that maybe it was just Micah and we're all going to escape this. But like I said, with 7 people in the family, I think we're going to start falling soon. So you could definitely pray for us. So that's kind of what's up with us. And then we're just trying to stay ahead and get back into good routines for everything. So that's kind of what's up with us. So anyway, let me know, hit reply, let me know what you think about doing a weekly format like this. We are just about at 10 minutes for this video. I want to keep these under 10 minutes. So I know I talked a lot kind of explaining what this was going to be today, but I'd like to keep them under 10 minutes, closer to 5 or 6 minutes. So this is something quick you guys can come in and watch. So anyway, hit reply. Let me know what you think, if this is a format that you'd like to see me continue with. If you like kind of this format of coming in and having me read the announcements to you. So we'll be back next week and I will do another announcement video. So let me know, or weekly newsletter video. So let me know what your thoughts are. And I just pray that you guys have a wonderful week. And I'm looking forward to this interview that I'm going to be pushing out on the podcast later this week. And then keep an eye out for the announcement of the store. And the Spiritual Disciplines Notebooks sale ends tonight. So go check that out, joyfilledhomeplanner.com. Alrighty, ladies, I will see you next week.